Welcome back to Aeons, and we are playing against the Umbra Titan. I got a couple of quick things here. I don't know how this Tier 3 card got into... It was at the start of the Tier 2 deck. We're just going to have to suck it up and live with it. I did take a peek through the rest of this deck, and it is all 2, then 3. So I don't know how that got messed up, but it did. And the other thing is, our Nemesis here should be at 63 health, not 64. I keep forgetting when Gex... She's got no breach 1, and so her second breach in her play area is actually breach 3, and it's +1 damage. I forgot that once. So there, everything's up to date, up to fixed as far as I know. Well, let's get going. We'll do some shuffling here, and we're going to get to turn order. And up first, we have player 1, which is actually exactly what we want. Let's go over to player 1, which is Coleus, and have her take a turn. Alright, so we have Quilius here, and what we want to do, as far as I can figure out here, we're going to fire off Dark Fire spell first, and it's discard up to 2 cards in hand, deal 3 damage for each card discarded this way. So we're going to go ahead and discard 1 card. So we're going to go ahead and discard 1 crystal, and by discarding 1 crystal we can do 3 damage, and we're going to do the 3 damage to the currently silenced Vault Behemoth, taking it from 6 health down to 3, which is okay. And then we are going to go ahead and fire off the single Extinguish cast, deal a damage, but we're not going to do the rest of it because we're not going to be taking out a minion, but we will do 1 more damage to that same minion, taking it from 3 health down to 2. Alright, and we have another Extinguish spell, so we're going to put that in Open Breach 1, because we only, well, actually... No, we're going to go ahead and put that in Open Breach 3 because it's +1 damage. And did I just get... Oh, and the Dark Fire was +1 damage. Hang on, I keep forgetting the +1 damage. So instead of 3 damage, it would be 4. So the Behemoth is down to 1 health. That's how I wanted it to play out. Alright, and now we have 2, 3, we have 4 ether to spend. And for 4 ether, I have to figure out what we want. I think we're going to get a charge for 2, and we are also going to go ahead and get one of these nerve jab spells for 2. She's got 3 open breaches, and that's going to be the end of her turn. I think that should be alright. We'll put things back this way, flip over the cards 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for her next hand, and we're going to have a crystal, a couple of sparks, and a nerve jab. Alright, that should be not too terrible. Alright, back we go to turn order. I got to keep remembering these +1 damage. Alright, turn order time. We have the Behemoth down to 1 health. Come on, let's see player 1 again. And we have the Nemesis. So, not player 1. Alright, I'm going to put the card down. We're going to do the cards first. So the silence is going to come off the Nemesis, or the Behemoth, but he's not going to trigger because he was silenced. But we do now have a new card. I'm going to check the tier. I did check all the cards. It's a tier 2. It's the Mage Ender. 9 health. Persistent. The player with the most open breaches suffers 2 damage. Wow. That could get painful. Alright. There he goes. He's going to have 9 health. So I use little dice. I don't know. It's just a lot simpler than tokens and everything. So 9 health for him. That's it for the Nemesis. So... yeah. Alright, let's see who's up next in turn order. We have player 2. So Gex gets to take a shot. Let's see what Gex is going to do. We're going to go over to her area and let her have a turn. Alright, here we are with Gex. I just wanted to see... she's got Riddle Charge. You may place... Of course, now Quilius has no discard pile, so we can't use this. She's gained a charge. You may lose 2 charges and gain 5 ether. Wow, she'd have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. She'd have 10 ether. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, let's got to figure out what we're going to do. But we're going to do this first. We're going to do the nerve jab. We're going to deal 1 damage, silence a minion. We're going to go ahead and do 1 damage to the Mage Ender, which is going to take it from 9 health down to 8. And we're going to silence the Behemoth again. He's got the worst ability. We can lose 2 health off of Quilius, I believe, without too much of an issue. So that's what we're going to do with the silence spell. The spark spell, we're going to go ahead and do that as well to the Mage Ender. 6 health knocking it, or sorry, 8 health knocking it down to 7 health. Alright, we want to whittle them down. We want to get Quilius geared up for a big attack for her charges. And now we can take a look at what we have here. And I think what we are going to do, believe it or not, we're going to take this. You may lose 2 charges if you do gain 5 ether. So we're going to lose 2 of her 3 charges. That's 5, 6. Can't do this ability because Coleus has no discard pile. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 ether. So we're going to take 2 for that, 2 to go ahead and get a charge, and we're going to get this massive psychic eruption spell for 8. Deal damage equal to the number of cards in any player's discard pile. So there we go. We want Coleus to actually pump up her discard pile. Well, actually right now in a discard pile we have a lot of cards. So that's all really good, I think. Alright, so we've spent everything. I think we're going to put everything back in pretty much that order. I think that'll work. And she has a spark. Flipping her deck over. 2, 3, 4 more cards for her next turn. And let's see what she gets. Vim Dynamo and Novodium. Each ally may discard a card in hand. Each one that does gains a charge. Cool. Alright, so that's what we're going to have for Gex's next turn. She's down to 5 health. Got a plan for that. Back to turn order. Okay, it's turn order time. We have the Nemesis going. Oh my goodness. Alright, Nemesis gets another crack at us. Alright, boom. Yep, our silenced behemoth is able to speak again. Down to 1 health. Over we go to the Mage Ender. And we'll take another quick little look at that. Of course, we just looked at it, but it says, persistent, the player with the most open breaches suffers 2 damage. And that's going to be Quilius this time, suffering a couple of damage. 10 health, down to 8. She has the most open breaches, 3 of them. Gex has 2. Alright, so there's that. And the new Nemesis card is going to be a tier 2, which is good. Alright, this card spends 7 ether, power 1, unleash twice. The player collectively discard 3 cards in hand. So how many? Oh, power 1. Oh man. So unleash collectively. Oh, jeepers. That's not good. Now that's a power 1. So it's just going to trigger the next time the Nemesis goes, which will not be in this episode because the Nemesis has gone twice. But that's a bad card to have. We have to come up with 7 ether. All right. Up next, we're either going to have Gex or player 1, and boom, player 1 goes. Quilius gets to do some stuff. Alright, over we go to Quilius to have her take her turn. Alright, Quilius' turn. Yes, we have their Extinguish spell. Cast, deal a damage. If this causes a minion from the Nemesis deck to be discarded, Quilius gains a trophy. Yes, indeed. We're taking out that behemoth that was silenced many times. It only has 1 health left. It is out of here. We're going to get another trophy. That's 3 now for Quilius, so when she fires off her special ability, she can do 6 damage. I mean, we can just build this up as much as possible, which of course what we're trying to do. Got the old nerve jab going, and a couple of sparks. So we'll put, it doesn't matter, we'll put the nerve jab in open breach 3, and we'll put the other sparks 1 and 2, and she's got 2, she has 2 ether, and with 2 ether, she's going to go ahead and grab a charge. Why not? We're up to 6 damage if she fires that off. So that's not bad. Boom. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards for her next hand. Let's see what she's got. Nerve Jab, Extinguish, Crystal, Dark Fire, and a Crystal. Lots of good stuff. Alright, well that's going to be next episode because we're going back to turn order. And it's back to turn order. Of course, we only have 1 card left, and that's going to be Gex, player 2. So let's have Gex take her final turn. It'll be the final turn for this episode. Alright, so here we are with Gex. Can Gex come up with 7 ether? That is a good question. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, and she could take a damage and draw 2 cards, but she's already at 5 health. We might have to do. That's any player draws 2 cards. Let's take a quick look at Quilius. What she has for ether. I don't think she's got a heck of a lot either. She's got 1, 2. Drawing 2 cards for Quilius would not be useful. We might be able to pull off 2, 3, 4. Oh boy, what do I want to do? Do I want to go ahead, or do I want to use this destroy any player gains 2 life and a charge? Oh, any player gains 2 life and a charge. I think... so undecided. What is this one here? Each ally may discard a card in the hand. Each ally that does gains a charge. We could discard a crystal to gain a charge. No, I think we're gonna risk it again. We're gonna spend we're gonna use our Vim Dynamo. We're gonna lose a health down to 4. I know this is getting pretty dangerous. Health down to 4, and we get to draw 2 cards. We are gonna draw. Come on, Ether. 1. We need 1 more Ether. We get another Vim Dynamo. Oh my goodness. And we're gonna blast that one off too. 4 down to 3. I know we're probably gonna kill ourselves here. Let's not. Let's get some more Ether. Another Ether. I really want to get rid of that card. Okay, do we have 7 now? Do we have 7? Because we actually really need 7. All right, we have 1. We have 2. We have 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7 Ether and a Spark. We'll put the Spark here, and with our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, with our 7 Ether, we are going to go ahead and get rid of this card, the Morbid Gyre. Spend 7 Ether. Because we don't want them unleashing twice. The Umbra Titan, every time it unleashes, it loses a token. It only has 4 on it. And we'd have to collectively discard 3 cards. So boom! She gets rid of that by taking a lot of health damage. Alright, we've got to put our cards back in any order now. So we'll put the Vim Dynamo here. We will put... let's put the Void Crystal there. And then we'll put the rest of these like that. Try to split up the Vim Dynamos a bit. Alright, 5 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's see what we get for her. Shattered Geode, the Riddle Sphere, Psychic Eruption, Spark, and Nerve Jab. Okay, hope that's going to be good. So that's going to be her hand for next time. It's got 2 charges. Alright, let's zoom out and wrap up our episode for today. We are living dangerously. We've got Gex down to 3 health. Whoops. We will, we're going to have to live with that. We got Coleus at 8 health, but we got 2 Vim Dynamos, so we can get 4 health back, and when Gex fires off all of her charges, she can indeed get 2 health back. So we have ways to get health back, but we don't want to get so low that we're going to end up getting destroyed, because that's not good either. So, yeah. So we're going to leave it off there. I don't think I made any mistakes this time. I may have. If I did, please leave them in the comments. I will get things corrected as quickly as possible. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, and likes. Really appreciate it. It really helps out my channel. We're playing Aeons End again. We're playing with Gex. We're playing Coleus. We're playing against the Umbra Titan. Only has 4 tokens left. Getting dangerous. This guy will be giving Coleus 2 damage every time he triggers. That's not good. Hope we can silence him. So yeah, thanks so much, and we'll see you next time. Aeons End against the Umbra Titan. But of course, a correction, because Gex on her first turn fired off a Spark spell from Open Breach 3, which was +1 damage. We hit the Mage Ender. Should have 1 extra damage taken off him. I don't know why I keep forgetting that. I've forgotten it, I think, every single time. Alright, I'm going to try my best next time. So thanks so much, and we'll see you next time. Aeons End against the Umbra Titan.